What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. Um, Today was a pretty decent day of trading. I called that drop. Uh, if you trade, then you should have probably seen the head and shoulders formation on Q. And we got downside today because of it. I'm actually currently in a trade right now. Like I said, I don't trade at night. It's just if I see a setup, I'll try to capitalize on it. But let's get into why you're here, you know, and that is how I overcame over trading, right? One of the biggest things in today's society of people that trade are over traders, you know, and over traders are typically what holds people back as traders. And it could be a difficult thing to try to get over on because you want to make money so bad, you know, and with wanting to make money so bad, you overtrade because you know that you can make money in the markets. You know what I'm saying? We know that the markets give us opportunity to make money in, right? So that leaves us with wanting to overtrade, you know, make money. Once we do make our money, we thinking like, okay, I got this thing figured out. So you jump back into multiple positions, multiple trades that you really shouldn't be in. But the fact that you get like this adrenaline rush. It's not necessarily adrenaline. I can't think of the exact word. Like a dopamine, you know. When you catch that winning trade, it makes you want to go in for more. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a trader, you can relate to everything I'm fucking saying right now. But how I got over that hump of over trading was realizing that, or telling myself like, okay, what am I looking to get out of this, right? Am I looking to get rich quick, or am I looking to steadily grow, you know? And the only way to steadily grow is brick by brick, you know what I'm saying? So what I had to do was, first thing first, identify to yourself what your bad habits are, you know? That can be over trading, that can be over leveraging, that can be just, you know, mainly them two things are kind of the biggest things when it comes to day traders: over leveraging and over trading. And now ask yourself, why do you overtrade? Only reason you're over trading is because you're not satisfied with the profit that you're making. That's it. You're not satisfied, so you're telling yourself, let me go in and make a little bit more, then I'll be satisfied. That's it, you know. When it comes to over leveraging, you over leverage because you're like, okay, let me try to take this one trade. If I put enough size on, I don't got to over trade. So I put enough size on, but that trade ends up turning into a big loss. So them two things go hand in hand because you're over trading because you're not satisfied with the profit. So when you go heavy, now you're over leveraging and you lose too much money on one trade. You know what I'm saying? So with those two playing hand in hand, you have to eliminate the bad habits that bring forth over trading and over leverage. So for me personally, what I had to do was I had to tell myself like, I'm looking to be in this for the long run, right? Only way to stay in this trading game in the long run is to trade brick by brick, meaning, you know, not oversizing, but steadily growing, you know, exponentially. And that's where the success is gonna come from. So for me, I'm a real bad. I was a real bad overtrader until I constantly lost some money. I had to say, all right, this ain't working. I gotta chill because every time I get money, I'm throwing it into the market and I'm going broke. You know what I'm saying? So I had to stop doing that. Once I stopped doing that, the reason I stopped is because, like I said, I was going broke, and once you over trading, the shit it's stressful, you know, because when you're over trading, I damn near guarantee you're on a smaller time frame. So boom, how do we get rid of over trading? One way to get rid of over trading is going with a prop firm, because most of the time you're over trading because you want to make more money than your account can handle, you know, risk wise. So if you get a prop firm, now you can leverage their money to be able to make a bigger gain. You know what I'm saying? And be satisfied with it versus you trying to continually trade that small account and try to grow that small account and end up blowing it, right? You don't want to do that. So either go the prop route, you know, if you have like, you don't got capital to trade. And another thing you can do is set a daily gain, you know, but make sure it's well within the risk parameters of your account size, right? A daily gain is going to keep you from trying to make too much money, and also set a daily stop, a max stop loss, right? How much of risk can you withstand in that day? How much risk are you comfortable with in that day? Being comfortable with a stop loss and target is the main thing. If you're not comfortable with your stop loss, it's gonna drive you insane. You know, you gotta be comfortable with it. You gotta be comfortable to the point where if you get stopped out, you're not upset about it. And that's a huge part, all right? So stop day trading. Get off of that smaller time frame, because if you struggle with over trading, it's because you're on a small time frame. Stick to a higher time frame, because you're not going to get so many different setups throughout the day versus scalping. That's why scalping is difficult for most traders, because it's hard to gauge, right? Stick to a higher time frame and trade the higher time frame, maybe the 1 hour, the 30-minute, the 5 and 1 minute is super difficult for people that is so anxious. Stay away from it, I can promise you. All right. Now, when it comes to over leveraging, once again, that goes into trying to make money fast. Don't think that way, because if you try to make money fast, you're gonna lose it faster than you would make it, guaranteed. All right. So how do I eliminate the urge to want to over leverage? We go back to account balance, account size. If your account size isn't capable enough to withstand a higher position size, you need to add more money or go fund it, you know? So with that being said, those two things are one of the biggest things traders struggle with, and which I personally struggle with myself. So I can give insight on this, because I was a real bad over trader, and every time I over leveraged, I blew my account. So now I can teach this, because I've been doing this for 8 years. So if you think I'm a newbie, I'm not. If you think I trade ICT, I don't. I've been trading a long time, way before most of these people just come out, you know, trading. I've been doing this a long time, you know. So you want to trust somebody that been in the game a minute, you know what I mean? So those are some things to kind of help you get around that over trading and over leveraging block, because typically once you get around that, everything else past that is kind of gravy. So we ain't gonna make this video too long, but if you're watching, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, let me know if you're a day trader and what you struggle with. And we posting a video every single day for 100 days straight. Let's get it.